Hi everyone, this is Sean. In today's video, I'm going to be addressing a hypothetical question, and in doing so, I'm going to describe it in terms of creating a scenario. I'll change around some dates, times. Guys, I hope you can read along the lines there. So, somebody unknown had reached out to me and asked me what they should do because they were the most loyalist employee to this organization, yet the qualified manager doesn't want to sign off on the certificate of experience. In California, in order to own and operate a security company, you need to have an owner of a company, obviously, and the second, you need to have a qualified manager that's attached to the license. The qualified manager runs the day-to-day operations of the business, and to be the qualified manager, you have to have 1 year or more of experience as a private security guard. Now, this hypothetical person had mentioned that the qualified manager refused to sign the certificate. So in essence, what this qualified manager is telling this employee is that, hey, your request is invaluable to me. It has no value, it has no meaning. You're just an employee. I am up here, I am superior to you, and I hope that you never succeed in your career. That's what you're telling this employee. And if you are a qualified manager and you're watching this video, and if your employee meets the requirements to have their qualified manager certificate, and you refuse to sign the certificate because you don't want to have competition or you don't want to see your employee succeed, well, I have it in for you, because I am going to do what it takes to get this employee their qualified manager certificate so that they can compete against you. I will do everything in my power to make sure that this employee succeeds. And what this usually entails are videos. And if you're one of these employers, then you could politely get off my channel. Because what you're telling this employee is that their career, their goals in life are not valuable to you. You are more valuable to them. You are more superior to them. That's what you're telling. That's what you're telling everybody. And I get this every single year. 6 to 7 times a year, the qualified manager or the owner of the company refuses to sign off on the certificate of experience. There's ways around it. I made a long video. I think it's either an hour and a half or 3 hours long. And I go step by step on how to fill out the application and how to go around this loophole. Not a loophole. How to go around this issue that you, meaning you as the one watching this video, that you created. So if I was this employee, I mean, get your time in while you got your time in. I address the other part of the issue, which is not revealed on video, with this hypothetical person. But if you belong to an organization where your employer is refusing to sign off on your certificate of experience, you need to leave this organization. They're not worth your time. And it's sad to say that this employee was the most valuable employee for that organization. And this contract, you guys, that these people have, if I told you, which I won't, you're going to be shocked. And you're also going to be shocked if I were to disclose, and I'm not going to disclose this, that this employee, with the approval of the qualified manager, the guy that doesn't want to sign off the certificate, he allowed this employee to work without a security guard license. That's right. You guys know what the penalty for that is? It's a hefty fine. You can that whole company can lose their contract, and this is one of the largest contracts out there. Well, one of the larger contracts that are out there. It's at a significant place, and I was actually shocked when I heard this. So all this employee has to do is report what's going on at BSIS, and this company will be up for suspension or revocation of their PPO license. They're going to lose a lot of money. That's the end result. I mean, don't break the law. But if you break an administrative code, and I'm not giving you legal or professional advice, and your employee just wants to get something simply signed off, how stupid can you be not to just sign it off? Because again, this employee can just quit, work somewhere else, and then turn you in. It just puzzles me how these things can operate. And both the security guard and the employer are liable for working in this manner. California they may take some stuff not seriously, but they take unregistered private security guards very, very, very serious. So, once again, don't be that employer. Do what you're supposed to be doing. Even the Business Professions Code says that the employer is supposed to sign off on it. Now, the issue is there's no penalty attached to it that I'm aware of, and that's how these employers can do whatever they want. They don't have to sign off on it, and then they just create a big headache for the employees. As an employer, it should be it should be awesome, for lack of better terms, to know that your employee formed their own security company and they're out there being successful in life. See, some of these people have come from different countries, and America is clearly the American dream. You'll realize this if you've been to another country and realize how horrible other countries have it, and you come here. This is truly the American dream. I visited another country for 2 weeks, and I was almost in tears towards the end of my trip to know that I'm gonna come back to America. This is truly the American dream. So some people come over here for the American dream, and then you have these people that take advantage of their work. When they're successful, when your employees are successful, you are also successful as an employer, because you've groomed this person into being a successful business person. And also, you guys, if there's other contracts that can pop up or other networking opportunities, if you're nice to your ex-employees might invite you to these networking opportunities, and they might want you to be half on it. Now, fee splitting, contract splitting, that's a gray area in California, but it might not be in other areas. If you do it right, then there's a right way of doing that, but you're going to have to talk to an attorney, not me, of splitting contracts up. That's possible, and that would only be possible if you are committed to your employees. Employees remember these things. I still remember when my employer, and I'm not gonna name this company. Maybe one day, if I get mad enough, I will. But this person promised me $10 an hour at a post. I was armed security. I'm supposed to be protecting that security company from an employee that just went south, and that was threatening violence on the unarmed security guards for that company. This is actually a large security company. I was promised $50 an hour, and I got $10 an hour at the end of the paycheck. So I remember this 20 or 23 years later. Guys, be in it for the commitment of your employees. Hope that your employees succeed. If your employees are successful, you were a successful mentor. Take care. Let me hear your comments and concerns.